a few of the problems you have to deal with, apart from the what appears to be the bureaucracy of work around there, which you're hoping to change. You talked about the organogram of PBC being reformed. What kinds of reforms are you looking at?
One, we are looking at restructuring. Downsizing would come in. Because the numbers might not be needed. And that will be in the future. We are also looking at restructuring based on a very unique and innovative business model that we are going to run, which means that certain things should not be placed the way they are. Trust me, certain activities will not happen. Coupled with innovative ways of doing business, trust me, we are going to turn around PBC like no one's business. Because I always ask myself a question. My former company, Olam, is into the same segment. It's even my competitor. And Olam, in buying cocoa produce, is doing very well. Managed by people with similar structures. But even Olam do not have the infrastructure PBC have. Trust me. Olam do not have the quarter of the infrastructure PBC have when it comes to cocoa. But because they have prudent management, they are being more profitable in their business. Other small LBCs are doing very well. So why is it that PBC can't do it? The mindsetting of the people, the way they used to do things. They still feel those days should still be today. When they need to change their ways of doing things.
I see. Another thing you'd have to deal with is the debt portfolio for PBC. You mentioned some 600 plus million, you said.
That's what I'm looking at, not precisely because I told you my situation of not having handing over notes. These are speculative figures.
We also know that PBC stopped paying its debt to Cocoa Board. That $10 million debt loan, $10 million loan it took from Cocoa Board back in 2010. By 2020, 2021, PBC had stopped paying Cocoa Board. So you have that one too on hand.
Yeah, I know.
The question now will be how you plan to pay your debts when you don't have money, when you are not even doing business at all.
Let me tell you something. For me, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, trust me, he has a lot of good faith in PBC. See how viable PBC can be if well managed. And I know if myself and the team working on a turnaround strategy for PBC, if we are done with it and we give it to our stakeholders, shareholders, various interest parties, and they look at it, obviously it's going to show good numbers, doable numbers. And this will encourage the government even to try to bail out PBC. Trust me, government has even taken a step somewhere because Senate is one of our biggest shareholders.
All right, so let's run it back. PBC needs government bailout.
Exactly.
Are you getting that bailout?
Minister of Finance, who is one of our shareholders, has told us no, he doesn't have money to give us to bail out. We have to work it out ourselves. If we need to sell assets, let's sell. But me, I don't believe in selling. Selling is a no-go area. I don't believe in it because I have to add up. I don't come to sell.
Okay.
So we are in talks with, and the government has created some platform. We are in talks with the next biggest shareholder, which is Senate. And what we are trying to come out with is to see the possibility of Senate unveiling that burden of liability on us from the banks so that at least it can give our books a good look. so that we can then use off-takers. Off-takers are people, processors that we buy for and earn a commission through CMC and Cocoa Board. So that if you are able to work with off-takers for some time, we'll be able to recoup some working capital, then come back strongly.